Okay. The party last time had begun their trek into the Grove of Silvath after the leads that had led them to investigate a new scourge in the forest. The party had walked as far as they could into the dark heart of this forest and found a few shambling corpses, things that they were looking for. The party had continued their way through and found closer and closer to the dark heart of the forest. It had become more dark and oppressive. As you had cleared out a handful of dead, you found an entrance into a cavern. Your party had entered said cavern, and in all the walls there were bodies, some more fresh than others. It seemed to be more fresh the closer you were towards the entrance, and began to become more skeletal the further you went down, more older. When you had arrived at the bottom, finally, after a conversation with a corpse, you had found this large open chamber, the sky open and light streaming down on this massive, nearly 30, 40 foot tall mass that at first glance you thought was this large tree. As it shifted and moved, you saw it was made of these vines pulling in corpses and flesh into this massive tree. After trying to briefly and unsuccessfully reason with said dead tree, it began battle with you all. You began valiantly taking down corpse after corpse, hoping to take down the tree last, but as you started to damage it, it began to heal itself slowly, and it began to slowly heal itself faster than you could damage it. And for a time you were damaging it pretty well, and you were doing some damage, but tragedy began to strike as Osen fell, and nearly falling dead by the tree, you had managed to get Osen out, and in one last moment, Helias, you had began to take on as many as you could in the cavern, drawing as much attention off them as you could. They rushed beyond the cavern, and you had made your last stand at the entrance of the cavern. We begin.
So
We begin.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
As you are all fleeing from the cavern.
Wait.
You are all still fleeing down this cavern, taking as much time as you can. We move on to the first round. You are all running as far and fast as you can. Faz, you are far ahead, 90 feet ahead. The rest of you, at least moving 60 feet around. You and Mindroma, burdened by Osen, you are able to move 30 feet around. Helias. Does a 6 hit your AC?
Does not.
We move on to another round. Okay. You tell me if you guys want to do anything differently as you're trying to get everybody out. You and Mindroma and Osen are all falling behind. Faz, you are far ahead. You can barely see your party behind you as you are booking it down this cavern. You see corpse after corpse go by you as these bodies are inert and silent. different from what you saw in the cavern behind you. And I believe it was... No, you're the only one going forward. The rest of your party is left behind, trying to move as fast as they can. Fuzz, you've moved 90, 180, and with that last round, it's 270 feet. You three have all moved 90 feet total. A natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Elias, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to mark off your health and tell me when you are dead.
There was, the last thing I did was not heal myself. I was out of spell slots at that point. So my remaining hit points at the end of the last session when we went to a more cinematic end was 3.
3?
That is it for me.
Elias, you go down.
Yes.
Moving on to the next round. Do you all want to do anything different, or are you just going to keep running?
Keep running.
Keep running.
Who's playing Jeff? Okay.
You move 180 feet.
Okay.
You three move 60 feet. As 2 rounds go before you feel a shift in the earth around you. I'm going to... Who's leading? You or Mindroma?
Mindroma, I was the last one out.
Okay. You watch as in front of you, one of the bodies and pulls itself from the wall as a skeleton moves itself in front of you to block your path.
Scheiße. Am I allowed to react to that as
Mindroma? Yeah.
Okay, I am fed up with these things. I'm pulling out the Ikawa, and it's getting Eldritch blasted to get out of the way.
Make an attack roll.
Uh, 22.
Yeah, I know that.
6 force damage.
You fire off a Eldritch Blast against the creature, and it smashes back into the wall, but you can see it's still alive. You guys still have movement, but you can get past it.
Lovely. I think we just keep moving and try to outrun this thing.
Okay. You guys are able to get past it. Eleanor, you keeping up the rear, you see the skeleton now behind you is beginning to make its way off the wall and turns to you and is going to begin to try and make its way to you. Foz, you're moving another 90 feet. You are 540 feet, and you can see the corpses and the skeletons on the walls are visibly beginning to thin out. You are making your way very close to the exit. We're going to move to our next round. Faz, are you going to continue to just keep moving, or are you going to do anything else?
I think I would go back and help the party.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You turn around, and you make your way 90 feet.
It's not
In the
smartest
opposite direction.
idea, but I can't leave them behind, so...
Okay. Will Mindroma just continue to drag Osen?
If nothing else is actively blocking our path...
Not at the moment.
I think just we keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make it all another 30 feet. Unfortunately, not moving 60 feet around because you were burdened with Ocean.
God damn it, Ocean.
I'm sorry.
You've all moved successfully.
Wait. I am very sorry. Do I have an action?
Yes, but you will be moving at 15 feet.
Unless Ocean's conscious.
Unless Ocean is conscious.
2 hit points. Healing hands.
Okay. Ocean, you come back to consciousness.
Yay!
Also, while coming back, can I like take out some of the skeletons and the corpses on my way?
You're going to attempt to attack
Yeah.
corpses in the way. You're going to be moving at 60 feet, but you may make an attack against one of the corpses.
Do I have to roll something?
Roll an attack roll.
No.
Okay, I'll do it.
How do I do that?
20.
So go to your go to the 9 squares.
Okay.
Actions. And then
You've moved 150 feet.
Tap the +5. The rapier probably.
16 plus 5, 21.
I'm awake.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Roll damage for me.
And that's just the one immediately after the 1d8 +3, immediately after the +5 you tapped. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So
Yeah, you just tapped the 1d8 +3. I don't know what
4,
+3 is.
7.
You reach out and strike at one of the skulls, and you see the side of the cheek just shatter outwards, and skull fragments fly in the direction on the floor. Doesn't seem to be getting up, but you've injured one of them. You believe.
So I want to continue doing this to all the skeletons I see on the wall.
Well,
You're gonna continue just doing that your whole way.
if they come after you, you should attack them. But if they're not coming after you, you probably shouldn't. I mean, you were just running, right? Because they're not actively trying to touch him, right?
None have peeled themselves away from the wall
Then I mean, you
around him
really don't have a reason.
just yet.
But like, won't you make it easier while coming back? So then, I'm like, they're already dead.
I mean,
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
that's
They are not here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna keep hitting them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the skeleton's turn. The skeleton, having Eleanor, the only one there. It's gonna make a draw out. Actually, it wouldn't have a weapon. It's gonna make a unarmed strike against you. 9. It reaches out and attempts to strike at you, but you parry it with your blade. You see a few fingers just fall off the hand. That's the end. That's the end of its turn. Coming to everybody else. Foz, you're just gonna keep moving and hit another one.
Yeah.
Make another attack roll.
Uh, 23.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage again.
Okay.
Damn.
6.
Okay. As you're running, draw out your blade and not even looking, you just slash across the wall and you see blood and congealed flesh just fly across the cavern. My brain is breaking. And you keep moving. You are 390 feet down the passage, trying to make your way back. Mendroma and Osen, you come back to consciousness. They're running down the passage. Eleanor is the only one in combat at the moment.
Alright.
What are you going to do first? Because if you try and run, it'll make an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use chill touch on it.
Okay, because it does look pretty injured. So
Okay.
make an attack roll.
Should I do, if it hit against my iPad? Should I do it again?
Well,
Or just keep this? Oh, just keep
Yeah,
this
you can already see it. So what's the bonus on it?
fine. 5, right?
15.
Yes.
So that's yes. Roll damage.
For bow and dagger are things that you can use.
It's a D8, right?
Things like a
Yeah.
I always
That's
get
a D8.
I always get it mixed up. 3.
It's close to, yeah.
So
Okay.
it's a D8. So
And they're like backup.
You go to make a strike with your blade, and at the last moment,
Or I was using chill touch.
I know.
Oh right, sorry.
you go to make a strike with your blade, and it goes to block, and at the last moment, you feint, grab it by the chin, and you see Frost just spread up its chin to his head, and you see parts of it begin to shatter as ice begins to pull at the skull. It falls dead,
I love that.
and you have 30 feet to move.
I'm literally-
Mindroma and Osen have 60 feet. They may
Alright.
move.
As Mindroma, I set Osen sort of on his feet and I say, things are so bad, just start running. And booking it.
Okay, you both are gonna make it.
Can
60
I
feet.
use an action to assume wild shape and kind of go ahead?
What shape are you taking?
Wolf.
You need to pull up the wolf stats.
Okay. Where are the Feck would I find those?
I think it's under.
It's in D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. Second.
And Eleanor, I assume you're gonna make it 30 feet as far as you can.
Yeah.
You can also dash as a bonus action. So it's gonna get
I'm looking it up.
3 times.
So can I carry people while
Yes, but when you carry someone, you do it at half speed.
but is that still like faster than what he does with
The wolf has 11 hit points.
No, everyone.
What's its speed?
Everyone that is up now. We won't do slow because we're
40 feet.
But now
Okay.
everyone is up, everyone
So you can move 40 feet.
60.
Alright, I moved 40 feet ahead as a wolf.
And you move 60 feet.
Do I add the 11 to the 2 for right now?
The what?
The 11 wolf hit points to my 2 hit points.
No.
No?
And when your hit points go down to 0 as a wolf, you go back to yourself.
Okay.
And any damage that may carry over
Carries over to me.
carries over to you. So like if you have 11 hit points and someone hits you for 12, you'll take 1 hit point as Osen
Okay.
and you drop spawn. And for you, Osen, you moved 40 feet, so you are 2, 4. Foz, you are 390 feet down the cavern. Osen, you are 205. Eleanor, you are 195. Mindroma is 225.
So I'm still last.
Okay.
Do the walls look any more clear after me? What do you say? Just shading.
As you are running down, you're hitting a handful, but it's beginning to get thicker as you go, and you are very aware of what's back down there, and you're running right back into the throat of the monster. Mindroma, as you're running, you look behind you, and you see another one pull itself from the wall. There's another behind you.
Oh, son of a.
Next turn. Faz, you can move 90 feet or you can move 60 feet and attack again.
60 feet and attack again.
Roll another attack.
16.
Roll damage.
Not good. Actually, no. It's 10. Yes. 10.
That's not good.
I thought it
So
was-
there's another undead between Mindroma and Eleanor. Osen, you are able to move 80 feet if you like. Then just keep going.
80 feet.
Okay? You are 285 feet down the passage. You start to see a figure running down the passage, and you watch as it's running. You watch it draw its blade and slice at another figure on the wall. You see Faz making his way back. Mindroma, you have a clear way to book if you would like. It's between you and Eleanor is closer.
Yeah. How hurt are you? Like if you,
Not at all.
okay, so like if you ended up taking 1 hit from this thing, it wouldn't kill
No.
you. Okay. I'm going.
Draws the
to,
eye of Vecna.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep running.
Okay.
60 feet.
You move 60 feet.
Do what Jeff would do. Get in Jeff's mindset.
So Osin is immediately in front of you because you were a little ahead. So you are 280 feet and Osin is 285. Osin's just in front of you.
Do we know the target distance we have to get out of here?
Foz would have a good idea. The rest of you would not. Eleanor, there's another undead in front of you, blocking your path. What are you doing?
Great. I think I'm gonna use my longsword.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Can I do that on here?
Mm-hmm.
Do I hit that?
And it's a 5 passive,
8.
so you can't just rush by it. 8 total.
Yeah.
No, you
No?
get a bonus.
You get a bonus.
Oh, so I do add that after I roll
Yeah,
8?
you-
Okay, so 11.
11. It just misses. You draw out your blade. Actually, I'm gonna roll something real quick. 1, 2. He has armor. 3, 4. He doesn't. 2. He does have armor. Your blade scrapes against the leather armor that this figure has, but it does not hit.
Okay.
I'll say you can move up to 20 feet into engaging with him. So you are 215 feet up.
Okay.
There's one right in front of you. Nothing else appears at the moment. Okay.
It's been a rough last session.
I missed a lot.
Yeah.
Clearly.
We'll start with Eleanor, Mindroma, and Osin. There's still a skeleton in front of you. You guys turn around and you see Eleanor is currently being accosted by a skeleton that is blocking her path.
So, have they caught up to each other yet?
These two have.
Basically.
Foz, you will be able to catch up with them right now if you like, or they will be able to catch up with you.
So
Okay.
there's like a skeleton blocking their path, right?
My path.
Yeah,
They're
but
fine.
you can't see it. You
Yeah.
see your friends beginning to make their way. You see a wolf begin to make its way to you, and you see Mindroma close behind it.
So it's my
Depending on what you two do, depends on whether you can keep going further in or out. Like if you choose to go, then you'll be pushing Foz out. But if you choose to go help, you can move further in. So, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use Chill Touch again.
Make an attack roll.
14.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
5.
Okay. You reach out and grab onto the rib cage, and you see several ribs begin to freeze and crack, falling apart, but it's still standing. What are you two? You're just behind.
You can start running though, can't you? Doesn't Chill Touch stop it from making reactions?
Read the spell. It's in front of her. It's blocking her way through.
Oh, it's blocking her way entirely. Okay.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay. It's blocking her path entirely.
So it'll have
The hand
disadvantage on
clings
attack.
onto the target.
It's Mindroma is the most viable to help at the moment.
Yeah.
Osin would have to
This is
run back.
Why you're moving 60 feet? You're using it to dash. You're using it to move fast. Right?
So Mikey, what is Mindroma doing?
I think Mindroma turns and sees that skeleton is still an issue, and probably runs 30 feet and attempts an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
What the?
Your device ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info. Shut up. God damn you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I
College
got what I need.
Wi-Fi.
Is it alright for me to roll an attack roll?
Yeah, I got the basics in my head.
16.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll damage.
12. Force damage.
12 damage. Eleanor, you're attacking, and all of a sudden, you watch as this flash of purplish red energy just strikes it in the chest, and you're hit with buckshot from bones just scattering in front of you.
Do I get damage?
No.
Okay, good.
Does she get
What
splattered
is it
with gore
with Jeff
again?
fucking me up? First he got goo all over me, and now he's getting bones all over me.
He got his goo on you and then his bone.
I think
usually
right
in the
now
other order.
bone shards are the least of your problem.
That's good. Is this good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Am I on deck?
Her way is clear. Are you going to move?
Oh, I'm fucking running.
Okay, you got 30. You got 30 feet.
Fuck you, I'm out.
Fuck
Okay.
this shit, I'm out.
So it's clear at the moment. What are you two doing?
Okay, I'm gonna book it as fast as I can, as far as I can.
Okay, a wolf is running at you and beginning to try and make its way past you. What are you doing?
No, I think I'll turn around at this moment. I'm like, everyone's good. I should.
So 90 feet, 80
back.
feet.
80 feet?
Yeah, you got 40 feet of movement.
Watch out for the bees.
69, 420.
And we'll love you even more for it.
So
So
Osin
back is
moves
not
80
dead.
feet.
Oh, he is.
Three,
He's part of the corpse. We gotta go back to the end.
Foz, you are 420. You are 420 feet down the
Lit.
thing.
Oh my god, this tunnel's so long.
Yeah, how long do you guys
Blaze it.
have to get out of here?
It took a hot second for you guys to get there.
Yeah.
Jeez, really?
Yeah. You guys went down a shallow cave tunnel.
You just
Yeah.
had to do
The Mandroma moves 30 feet.
Yeah.
You just had to go down there, didn't you?
I did bite a zombie to death.
Kinky.
It's not
Okay.
It wasn't. It's cute.
I coined that.
I'm gonna pull up all my stuff, but we're gonna keep going.
Not if you go back.
Oh, I can restore my pages. That's so helpful. I restored Eleanor's pages. Fuck! I didn't want your pages.
You got it? Okay.
In conclusion.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Back you.
Go on your account.
Yeah, I got it.
And then restore
Oh!
pages.
Easy, I got it!
Yay!
Whoa!
Oh shit, that was
Good
Our
job.
boy's dead. I'm sad.
And then there's something.
Okay, we're moving to the next round.
Oh god.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Foz, you're moving 90 feet again. So
Run.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Are you running to or away?
you're 510 feet down the corridor. You begin to see it's thinning out again.
Oh.
Osin, you make it 80
That was
feet.
fast.
Well, you're moving at 90 feet around.
Yeah,
You're fast.
You're the fastest.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna
I am the Flash.
happen. Zoom.
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the
Osin, you are
saddest man alive.
445 feet
My name's
down the
James
corridor.
Jordan.
I have clinical depression.
Eleanor, you
I'm
move
not
60
bad.
feet.
Okay.
Passion.
Okay, wait, I'm 80 feet down the corridor? No, I know.
445.
That was so airy. That was so weird.
I applaud thee.
Thank you. It was like very shallow.
Unfortunately, nothing occurs. Next round.
How's that unfortunate?
He wants
So
to
clearing
come
all
up.
those
You always
skeletons out.
wonder.
Foz,
Mm-hmm.
you move at 90 feet once more.
Okay.
You are out of the corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 600 feet.
600 feet.
600.
600.
Osin,
Yeah.
you move 80 feet.
Again? I'm gonna book it again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Run, bitch, run!
Elias is
525. You're seeing it beginning to thin out. You see
What was that?
the very faint light of the corridor in front of you. You're making it.
Alright.
Eleanor, you are about halfway.
Oh no!
Oh, we're gonna have to go back to get baby girl.
Don't go back. You
At
cannot help.
365.
You cannot help us move faster. Do not come back.
Unless you pick me up and carry me.
That's what I was just thinking.
I'll just
Couldn't
like
she do
ride
that?
you.
No, because
Yeah.
then you're. Oh, then you're.
Yeah, 'cause no, 'cause
then
then-
you're moving 40.
No, but then
You're not there.
No, but then she would have more attack points if things were to go back.
Mandroma's
She'd be
at
able to attack
440.
more, right?
I mean,
Couldn't that technically be the case?
I'll just ditch you guys. It's okay.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Nothing happens again. You guys get
Okay.
one more round.
Yeah, come on, go.
Again.
Ocean, you move at 80 feet.
We gotta find a window to seclude ourselves in.
Ocean,
The inn.
Ocean, you are out.
Oh!
Eleanor, you move 60 feet. You're 425 feet down the corridor.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
3 more turns.
You can
Mandroma's at 500 feet.
do it. But
Mandroma's almost there.
You can do it, dude.
You hear,
Oh.
and you watch as Ocean and Foz, you make it out, and you're, we did it. And you turn around and you see the front of the corridor.
Oh.
The bodies that are there begin to knit together into a familiar wall once again, and begin to form a fence wall. It's not, the dirt has not clumped up to make a full wall, but it is it's beginning to try and close your way out.
God damn it, Kenny.
Yo,
Next
y'all better
turn.
run.
Next turn, Eleanor is moving 60 feet. You are at 485.
Dear God.
Mandroma is at 560 and is on track to get out.
Is there any way it can go faster?
Mandroma sees the wall beginning to close up, bones
She's
forming
okay.
almost like a fence, and that's his whole turn.
Hold that door!
Faz, Osen, are you doing anything? You see the door begin to close, and you see
Okay, Wolf has.
you see Mandrona running, and you see he's not going to make it.
Oh no.
Wait, can
no.
blast the
Okay.
fence?
Wolf
Yeah,
has.
that's
You can,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do it.
You may attack it.
Wolf has pack tactics, so it has advantage on attack rolls if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
So yeah, you can make it. You
So
can make an
I'm
attack
gonna-
roll with advantage.
Do an attack with advantage, and then can I also cast Primal Savagery for that?
No,
No?
because you are in a
Shit.
wolf form.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you have. Never mind.
3!
Advantage. Advantage.
Advantage.
Twice
You roll
with the
again.
Oh
highest.
yeah, roll again,
Oh,
roll
yeah,
again.
advantage.
Please don't be 1.
Roll damage and double the dice. That's not the not that
That's
one.
not damage.
Not that one.
D8.
Oh my god.
Roll a
After
D8.
Kenny tried so hard to lock us in the cage.
2 plus what's the bonus?
Oh, plus bonus.
What's the bone?
No, where's your where the wolf?
Wolf. It's like either a bite or a claw.
Bite.
Does it have a like? Does it have a multi attack?
1d8. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. 2d4.
So you roll the.
Is it a
D4
multi
twice.
attack?
Okay, I'm
Mikey?
rolling this twice.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's just a bite.
She also rolled the wrong dice.
Okay, good.
1,
Okay,
3,
so
6.
Roll it
Roll
again
again.
because it's 2d4
6.
12,
12
plus your bonus.
plus 2.
12 plus 2 is 14.
15.
12
You-
plus 2 is
14.
14.
12 plus. Oh, I
No, he
thought
said
you
15. We're
3.
going with 15.
12 is 14.
Loophole.
So, Foz, you turn around and you watch the wolf just jump at this wall and begin to bite and tear at the wall. It's still there, but you have ripped a good chunk of it apart. Foz, are you going to do anything?
I think I'll just take my rapier and try just.
Take-
Wow.
Make an attack roll.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
It's like you're trying not to hit the wolf. It's like, I got it. Make
I
an attack
can do
roll.
it. Look, Mom, I'm doing
That's
it.
cool. I have a dice. I think having more luck with
Look,
this.
Mom, I'm helping.
And helping mom.
Oh, no.
9.
Ooh.
That hits.
Okay.
It's a wall.
Woo!
And should I
she's
roll
done.
damage?
Good job, buddy.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Is it working?
It's pack. She got advantage because of pack tactics. He does not
He
have
said,
pack
he said
tactics.
roll damage.
Oh, I thought he asked for advantage. Yes, you roll damage. I'm sorry. I misheard you.
7.
So there's an ally.
7?
Yeah.
The way your sneak attack works as a rogue, there's an ally that is
There's
also
no-
in combat with it.
So you can teach them this now. It is an inanimate wall. There's no sneak attacking against a wall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay.
Nevertheless,
for some reason I thought we
It's
were
effective.
counting.
Nevertheless,
it was made of bodies.
that paired with the 14 other damage you dealt, yeah, you walk in there, it's like, and you sever it down the middle.
Woo!
And I
Buys
just
you some
rolled.
time.
It can't do anything else at the moment.
Yes!
Yes!
Another round.
That buys you some time.
Okay.
Mindroma?
I am so sorry.
What'd you do?
High five and he slapped me. They hurt my Does that count as damage?
I'm sorry.
Emotional
I'm buying you
damage.
Cookie Monster.
Eleanor, does that count as damage?
Emotional.
I'm buying you Cookie
Fuck.
I'm
Monsters.
gonna pitch in.
You're also getting them Cookie
You
Monsters?
just tapped me and I'm fine.
No.
No.
All right, Eleanor.
Except the
I'm
cookies.
fucking running.
Mindroma? Ow.
Woo!
Eleanor is the only one left behind.
My fat ass.
Oh no.
Her
Here's our
ass
last
cheeks
roll.
are clapping.
See if she gets,
Okay.
if something else happens.
Are you good?
Mama,
He
like,
kissed it.
jogging towards the opening.
Eleanor, you're running, and you get a burst of speed and get out the corridor.
Everyone's out. Fucking move.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you
Run, bitch, run!
Right, let's do that again.
As you all are out of the corridor, you turn and begin to flee the entrance
Are
of
you
this
good,
corridor.
Michael?
You already hear
Are
from
you
the
good?
inside. And you see, turn around, there are a few dead beginning to shamble out of the corridor.
Hooray.
But
Stare
do
time.
not leave the premises. And you watch slowly, the wall begins to... And you see dirt begin to cover that entrance that you used.
Yay!
Woo!
No!
No, wait, Elias is still there.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
no,
you begin-
no. Elias was gonna be there. Elias
Is there now.
Elias was the reason you didn't have anyone tailing you at the beginning.
Oh, right.
So you are all running, and it takes you a good while making your way through the forest, but eventually things begin to settle. Things begin to turn back into the regular oppressive forest that you are used to, and you are all coming to a stop and take a breath and look around your group.
And I'm a wolf.
And many of you are beginning to realize you're one short. And you hear rain begin to fall all around you.
Oh no.
Of course it does.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
Can the wolf kind of sidle up next to Foz and just kind of press him to the leg? Just like,
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
tired.
Okay.
Elias
You're all
just patted the wolf.
taking a moment as the rain begins to fall around you. What would you like to do?
At this point, Eleanor's been gripping an arrow very tightly in her hand. And so she kind of slowly lifts it up, and as her hand relaxed, as she sees the piece of paper wrapped around the wood of the arrow. And she just reads the names on it for a minute in silence, and then looks up at the other people in her group. And she begins to speak. He stayed behind for us.
Am I cognizant of what's happening as
Yeah,
a wolf?
you.
Yeah.
With Druid, you keep your mind.
Okay.
He let us go. He did that for us to live. I know I haven't known you all, for more than just a few days, but my God. Elias was a friend for doing that. And we owe this to him. And she holds up the piece of paper with the 2 names written on it, which read Rodolfo Glintman and Leopold Chaterion. And she kind of slowly lowers it, looks back down.
As a wolf, can I kind of pull away from Foz and try to run back towards the cave entrance and try to dig at it?
You guys watch the wolf turn around and begin to make its way and begin to run back to where you came.
I want to go to the cave wall and just carve Elias's name over there.
You guys have made it.
Attempt to dig it open and as I
You
dig
guys have run from the cave entrance.
Yes,
There
like we're far
is-
away right now.
You've
I'm
been
trying
running
to-
for about half hour.
So,
you
like-
have to run back into the core.
As Grace is running, as Osen is running, I'm gonna yell back, "It's not worth it going alone. He died alone, and we don't need you to die alone. If we are going to go back there, we need more than just the 5 of us. We're gonna need, my God, that army from Cook's Hollow. We're gonna need more people."
4 of us.
It's 4.
and I
That's
turn,
what Mindroma says. Yeah.
and I turn back, just kind of
I can't
tuck tail between my legs, just kind of sidle up, and just quiet howls from the wolf.
I think we need to find that captain of the army and tell him what we saw. And tell him what is deep in those woods. Because we have answers now. We know why this town's been attacked. Perhaps he could do something to help. If they care enough.
It's you guys. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Say? No? Okay.
I think we need to rest. I do, at least. Maybe some wine would be nice. I'm pretty fucking depressed.
If we rest, can we rest up in a little puddle? A little poop puddle?
Sure.
Should we maybe go back to the inn?
We should track over back to the
Okay. You all begin to make your way slowly back, exhausted, injured, licking your wounds, back to town. About halfway through your journey, you shift back into your regular form and finally make it back into Crook Hollow. Making your way inside, you need to push through the crowds and make your way once again back to the tavern. You enter. You see the tavern is well lit. You're coming near the end of the day, and it already looks pretty dark in there. Handful of patrons inside. What would you like to do?
Am I still supposed to be kicked out of the tavern?
I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Oh, looks like you
I
can't.
think
If I'm not mistaken, Elias did facilitate some sort of
A little bit.
begrudging
Yeah.
acceptance.
You definitely get the stink eye as you walk in, but you were not kicked out.
Nice. Thank you,
I think
Elias.
I'm gonna have Eleanor lean into Foz and say, I think we should probably go upstairs and not meddle with their business.
Yeah, I'll tell. I whisper back to you. I'm not in the mood.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
From one of the nearby tables, 2 figures.
Great.
He watches as the group walks in. He really talking with one another, but finding a generally common cause and a common eye for a certain group of people. These two individuals get up and walk over to your group. You all start to make your way back to hopefully find a room. You turn and you see two figures walking toward you. Brenyan, would you like to describe your character?
So my character, before I get into the name, black and white hair, basically pretty spiked hair coming outward, with a giant white lightning bolt going down one of the strands. Purple green armor with a gold letter B on his chest plate. A little piece of silver armor on the side with the gold arm. Other than that, he's just your regular average Joe.
Humanoid, right?
Yep, but I'll get into that if the time comes.
Well, sidling up next to this figure is...
Sidling up next to this figure is I would say attractive elven woman, about 6'3".
Grace is dancing!
I'll put my dick in it. I'm too sad right now, but I'll put my dick in it.
I'm drinking to that.
Very long, dark hair, tan skin, real tall ears. She has baggy purple pants on, and a sort of long leather coat, purple, accented with gold that hangs open. You know how sometimes in photo shoots, the coat will hang open and like there's nothing underneath, but it's not revealing anything like that would break terms of service, but it's revealing a little bit of the center. That is how the coat hangs. She has a large backpack with a loot strapped to the end. Mossy green eyes, and a wide smile.
Okay.
I did forget a few things when he's done.
Is this an elven lady Dimitrescu?
No,
And
she's
this
not
would just
that
be your
tall. She's
physical
only
face.
Yeah, I just forgot one thing that's on me.
If you would like to finish.
Yeah,
finish your
I just forgot a few things. I'm
He's too
sorry.
sad.
I'm so sorry. Y'all can kill me later. I just forgot a few things. Pretty much like a little backpack with a little sword going through it, just for easy get for battling. But the one besides the gold arm, the one thing that he has on him is a necklace, a little charm. But once again, that's beside the point. He's about 6'5", very strong, very muscular, not like over the top, but pretty darn like abs of steel.
Sexable.
He's a what?
Sexable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. He's pretty much hitting on the nail. But yeah, he's about 6'5", very muscular. He's just very open. He's here to listen to you. He's here to help you. Whenever you guys need to talk, come to him. He's ready.
Okay. As you two step up to this group of individuals, they turn to you
Should we
with this look. They turn to you with this look that you were not expecting, but you may do as you will. As you
I'll start.
Crouch.
I can start. I sense sadness in you. I sense a loss. You guys have been through quite the ringer, haven't you?
Leonard whips her head around and looks at him with her ice blue eyes. There seems to be a bit of fleshy gunk caught in her raven hair and on her large fur cloak. And she looks back at him and she's like, We lost a friend today.
He responds, I understand how that feels, to lose somebody. I can easily say it's one of the worst feelings you'll ever have. But I'm always here to listen. I'm here to help you.
Thank you, stranger.
You can call me Phantomius.
Phantomius. Interesting name. Sounds like a phantom.
Well, since I am getting this all out, may as well be truthful instead of lie. I am half ghost.
The fuck?
It's a long story, and I know you wish to hear it. But that is not my tale for today. It's about you guys right now. You guys have lost more than what I can sense. So don't mess up with me. I'm here to listen to you.
And you?
I am also sorry to hear to hear your loss. I'm a big fan of your work. I recently heard from a friend of a friend about the train incident, and I was excited to meet you. I heard you were here, so I came and was excited to see you. But you know, I'm terribly sorry to hear that one of you was lost in your, I'm sure, heroics. My name is Zyla.
Zyla. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. The tails did not come with your name.
I am Eleanor. Nice to meet you both.
Eleanor.
And these are my friends. And I point to each of you to introduce themselves. And the drummer. So if you would like to.
I'm like just sitting there on the chair, like really mood off. I looked at him. Hi, I'm Fawaz.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Just sort of swiping blood off my forehead.
Mhm.
I've been doing this for quite some time, and it's starting to stain my cloak. And
It's also starting to stain your gloves.
yes, it is starting to stain the gloves, and just kind of shrink into myself. Pleasure to meet you. I suppose I'm Ocean Grove.
Awesome.
I hope that maybe we could become friends. I mean, if you are, you know, you stopped the train burglary and you went into the forest, and I assume heroics. I assume you're still in the adventuring business. I hoped that I could make my name with you.
She has also offered me these tales. I would like to help you in any way I can.
Thank you. Well, do you know what has been going on within this town with the undead?
I've been hearing rumors about specific attacks, mainly from this cavern. I don't know exactly where it is.
I heard that, you know, you went to stop some undead attacks.
Mostly the two of you, you've heard tales of things coming out of the forest.
Yeah.
You've never heard of any cavern.
Oh, okay. So I take the cavern thing back, but I've been hearing things about the undead.
But you've heard of things coming out of the forest and taking people away, dead or alive.
I heard that was, you know, where you went to continue your heroics, and but really I haven't heard any details.
Well, friends, let's sit down. Let's talk, because I feel like this is something we must discuss.
Do you wanna get a room and share it for a little bit? I feel like that could be fun. I mean, we can get like a set of rooms, but like hang out in one for a little bit.
Sure, that would be nice.
I'm fine with
think
an-
I could use some peace and quiet.
I think we all could use a little R&R of friends.
All right. I'll go speak to the head of the bar to see if we can get some rooms.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And I
You
sort
s-
of raise my head. We need, this is for tomorrow, but we need a map. Have a leaf.
persuaded. All right, I shall go speak to the barkeep.
You walk up to Nora, the human woman.
Do I know her name by name? Like if I
They've probably filled you in.
okay.
You walk up to her. What can I do for you today?
Hello, madame. We would like to request some more rooms for tonight's stay.
How many?
Eleanor counts on her fingers. Well, perhaps 3 rooms. I think we could divvy up the rooms between the 6 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, you guys aren't with me right now, but I'm just thinking inside my head.
I'm sure it is
Yes.
absolutely doable.
6.
6
So,
rooms.
there's three rooms for 6 people, please.
Alright, that's a lot more doable. That will run you, say, 6 gold for the night.
All right.
Okay, I want to see how much money I have. And
Where
I'll
do I
just
go to find
put
that?
So we're at how much we have?
Where do I go to find that?
Inventory.
Inventory. Okay.
That and
And it'll be, I believe,
I am so glad we sold
So,
those horses.
currency.
Hand her the 6 gold.
Ooh, 80 gold. Jesus.
Pleasure. And she reaches down and pulls out a set of keys and pulls 3 off and hands them to you.
Oh, right, because we got robbed.
One's second floor.
Thank you.
Room number's on the key.
Oh, and I do have a question. Have you seen the woman with the big hat around within the past few hours?
You mean the drow?
Wait,
Yes.
I split up the gold.
Last time I saw
I
her,
split up the gold from
Was-
some of the horses. That's her share.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was early this morning. She was talking with a red-haired individual.
Okay. Thank you, madame.
I think I saw him come in with you, Lord, one night.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the last time I saw her. But I was given a message for her at some point next time I see her. So, and she tucked it under the bar.
Okay. May I leave another message for her?
Sure.
Okay. And how much would that be?
To hold it, I believe it was about a single gold piece.
Okay.
Just to hold it for her.
Do I pull out a piece of paper, or does she have a piece of paper?
I said she provides a napkin to you.
So I take out
Just
a
like high
pen,
school.
and I leave a message. Elias is gone.
No more context.
But we are still ready. I'm trying to think.
We would still like to work with you.
We're still equipped for undertaking
Battle.
your duties.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're gonna roll with that.
Okay. You all head to bed and begin to make
How
a
we split up those
Wait,
rooms?
I think that's where
Wait,
we're going.
I
with
did
this.
want to hang out for a little bit in the same
Yeah.
room for a little bit.
So we're gonna have
Yeah, we were gonna do that.
A little
weren't we?
chat.
So can we take a quick, 5 minutes? I gotta pee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the recording.
That's all good. I shouldn't take.
There.
Tissue.
No.
There's just
No.
paper towel. There's paper towels.
Kids.
Okay.
Paper towels, whatever.
So you wanted to do
Have a
something.
We
little
wanted to
chat
move
Yeah,
in
I
the
wanted to
bedroom.
hang out
Okay.
for a little bit. I just wanted to have everyone in here. I wanted to, tell some stories. I've been wandering for a little while, trying to find some way to make my name, but I really haven't found the proper opportunity until I heard about you guys, and I really think that we could do well together.
I'm sorry.
Go, yeah.
No. I didn't want to interrupt you. Please go. Finish.
No, I was just going to just say I talked for about 45 minutes.
Oh.
Oh.
You're gonna just continue to talk on.
Yeah, I just sort of tell general things.
I do have something to add on.
Are you talking
Say
until
that.
the end?
Not quite.
Just like the tail end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so after you finish talking, I look to you, I say that Our group is pretty new. How do you hear about us?
Well, I just heard, when you pulled into town, people were talking about how the train was saved from being robbed, and, then sort of described a big epic fight scene, and, I thought it was very cool of you guys. So do you like me?
I think you're very sweet.
Mikey. Just letting you know.
Oh no, she's self-conscious.
If something were to happen, if something were to happen, you would still like me, right?
Well, that's what loyalty is, right? As long as you don't
Okay.
do any wrong to us.
And
I
I
want you to know that I mean nobody any harm. Okay? I want you to really know that I promise I have pinkies that I can promise on. Okay. Here goes. And the illusion fades.
Yeah. So, as the illusion of this gorgeous woman fades, standing before you is
A skeleton.
Easy, Tiger.
The flesh shimmers and fades, revealing a skeleton with phenomenal hygiene, polish.
I look at you.
He gave me this the day after. It was in the same hour.
I look at you and I say, I think I like you better this way.
No, alright.
Yeah.
You told me that you had a secret. I just didn't know this was it. But it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people don't react the same way. A lot of people, especially considering current circumstances, don't like this.
Understood.
But, you see, yeah, a normal
Your
skeleton.
buddy got
phenomenal
murdered by
hygiene.
undead, and your undead pal's about to join you.
The same coat, although the pants do shift into more of a skirt.
You were so excited.
They have all of their.
There's nothing to bone.
Butt bones.
But bone.
They have all of their teeth, save for one molar that's been replaced with silver. And their eye sockets have been packed with dirt that has grown over with moss,
Okay,
giving them
that one give me the chills.
solid mossy green eyes.
Hey.
And there is a spider web of small cracking that's spread through one side of the cheekbones. But the jacket hangs open, revealing ribs, and below the skirt, bone and the skull.
That's fine.
And the true form is revealed.
Eleanor's jaw is just like.
I'm really sorry. It's not my
What-
choice to be this way.
Hannah, I just cut her off. Why are you apologizing? You did say that you don't mean anybody any harm, and we know that. You told me your secret. I just didn't know that this was it. And ought to tell you, to have you entrust us with this is monumental.
I'm gonna look over and I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. And on that account, I might as well share myself with you. And then I sort of shoulder off the cloak, the jacket,
Okay.
pull off the gloves
What do they see?
with my teeth. Instead of where arms would be, at the shoulder of the left arm, there are vines going over a couple, like a mass of roots coming out from the center of where it would be, and sort of ever continuously shifting every so often. Flower pops up.
The secret
Dear
penis.
God.
Vines and there's little flowers on it. The right arm at the elbow is the same, and just kind of shrugs it off and, well, here I am.
Oh wow! I know it's not the same, but It's kind of feels similar, like a little bit of solidarity. I appreciate the sharing. Wow, I thank you so much for such a gracious reaction.
I'm like with my mouth open, looking at both of you. I'm like, bruh.
I turn to him. As bizarre as this is, you must remember, we are who we are.
Yes.
Correct. True. I agree with that.
And Eleanor will kind of just look around and look at everyone and just slowly start to smile. Well, I don't really have anything special like
Well,
that. I'm not hiding much, but I do. She stands up, lifts up.
hey,
Void. She kind of just like smiles and says, "Well, I know I'm not hiding much or anything. I just, I'm me.
Oh,
Just me."
That's perfectly fine. I really didn't expect anybody to, share anything. This was just sort of the spell was wearing off.
Well,
Well,
I don't mind.
neither do I.
You look fine.
Well, I say it's good to know we have a very diverse group.
And you know,
I have a thing. I do. I've been kind of just sitting off to the side. There's wisteria growing out of my arm. I sort of lean over you. Say, would you like some decoration?
Sure. And I take the little piece and I go. Where do I put this? I suppose if I picked enough of it, I'd just tie it at the stem around one of my ribs.
Aww.
I can't really put it. I can't really put it in my skull. And I reach into my ear and or where an ear would be, and pull out a small beetle and go, "This is Rihanna. A bunch of them live in there, and they would have eaten it, so I didn't really want
I
to."
thought he was a hygienic skeleton.
Oh no, they're not just like there's not like fungus or stuff growing in there. I keep myself well done. They live up there, and I let it go back in, and I go. There's
Interesting.
19 others.
19, huh? Total of 20.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just curious, what's 20?
20 beetles.
20. Lavania.
Can you sometimes hear them in your head?
Occasionally there's a little scritching noise around there. Most of it, I've kind of tuned it out at this point.
You just see my character just going into his bag.
Okay.
At times like this, I always like to offer a piece of my gratitude to all of you. Please, have as much as you like.
Hello.
What are we seeing?
His dick.
Oh, then I'll take all of it.
Yeah, that was good though. I do applaud that. I don't really know how to say cookie in that time, so.
Kuchenkinder.
All right.
Pastry.
All right. What I have for you is a very fine pastry that I've made.
Oh my.
Freshly made.
I can't remember the last time I saw something this delicious.
Well,
That
please, have as much as you
rodent.
like. Freshly made.
And I'm gonna sort of lean over because still wisteria hanging from my arm. Could you do me a favor and tie it right here into my hair? And there's sort of like a black braid,
That's what that is.
like a black braid of hair. It's very different from the rest of the dark green hair. Sort of sticks out, but the rest of the hair is dark anyway, so you wouldn't really notice it unless you were thoroughly looking. And I'm not so good with the cats.
Of course, I'm happy to help. And I will absolutely braid the wisteria.
I love this so much.
This is a fresh start for us all.
Eleanor's gonna take out her dagger.
Oh, she's gonna cut it.
Put the knife away. Put the knife away.
And she's gonna.
I'm very close to the
There's
knife.
2 in there, by the way.
I think
Just
One on
disclaimer.
top of each other?
Yeah.
I'll get a plate.
Oh, okay.
Bust another
Yeah,
one.
I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Why
in
are
advance.
you apologizing for a cookie?
Yeah, like, thank
Yeah,
you.
we should be
Thank
What
thanking
a
you.
terrible person. How dare you bring us dessert?
Horrible.
Terrible person. Get out of here.
I
Fine, no
actually
fried
think
rice for you next time.
I eat fried
That
rice.
is the
What?
I eat
cutest
fried
little
rice.
Really?
character concept.
I'm a picky eater.
Okay.
Just cut it into
Did you
thirds.
name her Xyla like
You just
xylophone?
brought me my
like
breakfast
you can play
and
her
lunch,
ridge like a
so thank
xylophone?
That'd be 30 coins.
I was just
No.
about to get
I'm
there.
kidding. That'd be 30 coins.
Mm.
I kid.
I know.
I feel like you guys just in case you should know, Zyla is sort of my persona when I don't look like this.
Persona.
And you're still fully allowed to shorten it to Zyla. My full name is Xylabone.
Bone.
Bone.
Just add the last part in right now.
We just said bone.
No, my full name is Xylabone.
Yeah,
I feel as though Floss are just cutting bone.
Bone.
And I do when I get my piece of pastry, I take up about half of it, crumble it, and dump it in there, and I go, Fillmore, Geraldine, don't fight.
Well, here's to a new beginning.
You begin.
And then I'm like, wait, so who's Geraldine?
Oh boy.
I reach in and I go, like, feel around a bit, and I pull out a small ant.
Nice. She likes cookies. I mean, tasty.
Well, once we are finished with our treat,
I'm
I
gonna
would-
do another little party trick after.
I would like to discuss what we found. But
Please.
do enjoy a dessert.
I can use-
Can I have one of the vines make like a strawberry flower and then like a tiny little strawberry from where
Maybe-
my wrist could be?
Roll an
And
nature
just
check.
kind of
You have the druid craft cantrip?
Wait, which dice do I have to use for that? This one?
Do you have it? If you do, you can do it at will.
I don't know, I just want to make a strawberry for the bugs in Xylobone's head.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
She
He's
doesn't.
gonna literally do whatever it takes.
You don't have.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what are you
it
trying to
wouldn't be
do?
a cantrip.
She wants to make a strawberry from her hand.
Okay.
You don't need
That's
that.
what I
No,
said.
Whatever. We'll try. The
Alright.
effort was made.
Try a nature check.
Would you like steak, Kenny?
Oh, good.
Nature, but do
No,
you
do- like, do you actually enjoy steak?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Now that
Oh, I was gonna
I
say,
heard-
barbecue?
7, 8, 9.
Is it alright if I get some water?
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Because I'm able to.
Here, I have a
begin to
spare water.
try-
Hold on, you gotta pose with your mug.
Yeah.
It's a thing that we do it every time someone has a mug.
Kenny.
You haven't
9.
done it with me.
It's a 9. It's
Oh.
a 9.
Pose, you fucker.
Those you fucker.
Beautiful.
The roll.
I have
You
Jeff.
begin
Can I
to
take
try
one
and
more?
will your arm to begin to grow
There's another one.
strawberries.
Oh, okay.
The
This is
vines
fine.
Shake it.
shift
Thanks.
a bit, and you see it begin to poke out, but it's not fully finished
That's
and
okay.
fully done. So it just slides back somewhere in the arm.
Somewhere in the arm, be making strawberries for bugs.
It did not pop on everybody.
It's fucking great.
Well, now that we have finished our dessert,
I think we have one more.
I can easily say that I can tell that you'd like to tell what you found.
yes. Are we? Is this for you?
No.
This is for everyone?
Yeah,
Okay.
I brought it to share.
Okay. You are the best. Put it on the plate.
Yeah, here. I got it.
Can
You better watch yourself.
Can you be careful with the knife, please?
Yes,
So-
please, Grace. Anyway,
Eleanor.
I don't feel safe with Grace having the knife.
So what does Eleanor do?
Eleanor kind of looks up
What
at
do you mean?
everyone and says, "Okay,
I know.
so going into that cave, there were
Might not be
5
even.
of us,
It's fun.
right?
Yeah.
Am I counting that?
There's
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I
there's 6
failed
of us.
math class. I hope you all know this.
It's okay.
I dig.
So both me and Eleanor are not proficient in math.
It's fine. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Fantonius doesn't give two shits.
So she looks around and says, "We found this cave that was filled with thousands of corpses. They were all tangled and molded into the walls of the cave within the dirt. And as we moved further into the cave, there was just a full flesh. It was disgusting. And finally we came to an opening to a much larger cave, and in the middle was this tree. It looked like a tree. It talked. Its corpses talked. They were being used as vessels for this thing we saw, and it slowly lowered its branches to make these corpses walk towards us and fight us, and they just kept coming in larger numbers than before, and we just could not take it anymore, and so that's why we ran. And our friend Elias stayed behind to stop them from coming after us. So he is the reason why we are here, yet we lost him.
I can tell you. I'm starting this off. I can tell you that Elias, he certainly was valiant, a very good friend, and I'm sure he's watching over us right now. More specifically, the three of you, because he, in my opinion, just trying to make comical. I know for a fact he doesn't even know who the hell I am. So, he's watching over you, and I know you're gonna do him proud. But I know for a fact that if we were to go back there, there's got to be more than the six of us. Hands down.
Yeah, I can help, but against something of that magnitude, my fighting capabilities are limited. I certainly can't replace a valiant last stand of Elias.
No one can ever replace anything. But the best thing we can do is fight for them. Remember them.
Or skeleton bard.
You're a bard?
I am a bard.
No! Why? We already know where this goes, people.
He told you he had musical instruments. You just didn't listen.
I
Is it a
have
bone flute?
Oh my.
no. If you do ask what I play, I sort of have two little almost holster things. I take out two little drumsticks, but the ends are tipped with metal so that the sticks ring when they are tapped against my ribs.
So that's why your name's Elements, is it?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's a joke thing.
No, but it's very beautiful.
Can you play something for us?
Please indulge us.
Oh, performance check.
Just plays like a whole concerto.
Wasn't a great roll, but my performance is good. Oh yeah, my performance. 15.
What do you play?
Ludwig van Beethoven.
A Flight of the Bumblebee.
I think I play, in this moment, a little ballad about a fallen warrior. A little memorial. A little memorial ballad.
Clap with those fine hands, but it just sounds more like.
Very lovely, dear.
Got
So,
some talent.
it seems you are looking for something heroic. As for you, I'm guessing, Antonius?
For me, all I ever want is for people to be happy. Whether it be in a group or start something down. A family.
Well, perhaps
Sorry.
we can grow stronger together.
I appreciate that very much.
I think if you all are within the same mindset as me, I think we've already gone pretty far in this endeavor of whatever that thing is causing this town so much strife. I think we should avenge our friend and perhaps see if we can end this darkness that has fallen on Cook's Hollow. If we can get the army, or at least some others, to join us, in this, I think we could maybe end this.
Is the guy Elias tipped for letting us into the? Is he still there?
The barkeep is still there, yeah.
We could start with the barkeep, I guess.
Well, there was that captain we spoke to at the edge of the woods before we headed towards the site. Perhaps that may be our best bet.
The safest place is always a safe place.
All right, yeah, that works. I mean, I might need a night of rest,
Oh.
and
Hands
Sure.
down.
so here's a little a little tizzy. Should I follow you out tomorrow morning looking like this? Would you be able to vouch for me enough? Because it does take some spell energy to
Hands down, absolutely.
I'll just say you're my pet Skelly.
Alright.
As she just goes along with it.
I mean, I just know that, this place has been having trouble with, undead recently, but if you think you're able to vouch for me, I'll
My cloak has a hood.
I lean towards you. And
It does.
Oh yeah, that's
If I
right.
were you,
My
I
cloak
would
does
not
have
want
a
to be.
hood.
Pulls out a funny baseball cap.
It does, yeah.
It's just pretend. A
Perhaps
story to get us through.
we could, if you're really worried about it. I mean, we would vouch for you, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
you have gloves
I
and
do have gloves.
and some of us have cloaks. We could always don that on your shoulders and.
Alright, and this does button. I just let it hang open to access my playing room.
Yes.
But this is whatever you're comfortable with. We want you to feel safe.
I think maybe we cover me up as much as possible, and then if someone happens to notice,
Mm-hmm.
then
We'll go from there.
then yeah.
Do you need someone to hide the bugs?
No, they're up in here. They
Out of context.
out of context.
out of like.
The bugs just hang
The
out of my
bugs
head.
Okay.
just okay.
Plus, I have like a nice hood. You could probably
All right.
put it like this.
All
Now
right.
here's the dilemma of the night. It's very late. You three had a very long day. Question is, who wants to room with who? Because I know there's 3 rooms, 6 of us. How are we gonna do this?
Women. With
I see if you want.
Technically, I don't actually know what I was. This is just kind of how I speak and present myself. I typically go by my mom's referred to me by they. I used to be a long time ago. I was called it, but they said that was dehumanizing. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that works for me. I present like this enough that I'm comfortable with that. I'm really comfortable with anything.
That's alright.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the mug. It's great.
it's fantastic.
I'm sorry, it's great.
Mindroma,
Alright.
Do you want to? No, Foz. Do you want to sleep with your buddy Mindroma?
Yeah, I would love to.
I'm fine with whatever. Hell, I can just float on the ceiling for all I care.
I'm just gonna make my way into a room, and whoever joins me is whoever joins me. And I just get up.
Leave.
Alright.
I follow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I peek out of the door real quick to make sure no one's walking in the hallway. I just sort of jump across.
Alright. Well, I say we all meet back here tomorrow morning.
Sounds like a
Alright.
plan.
I get up and I go to the door, or Phantomus goes to the door. Thank you for letting us in. And he shuts the door.
And then I open the door behind and follow back in.
Okay, he follows me.
So you're all going to sleep?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So
Long rest.
Oh,
as
long
you
rest?
all-
Oh,
Do I just click long rest?
As you all
Yes, you
fall
do.
into deep slumber,
Oh, hang on, wait, what do I do?
Eleanor,
Take long rest?
mhm.
as
Take
you
long rest.
as you fall
Oh.
into
Here's your
sleep,
character portrait.
as you fall into sleep,
Wait, what do I do?
you're tossing and turning,
Confirm.
thinking
I just
about
did.
those moments.
And then tap on this.
So
Thinking
then what I do,
about-
click out of it?
Yeah.
that moment, that last look, you looked back and you saw him fighting like a demon, just slaughtering as many as he could. As you turned back, you almost swear you could have seen him fall. You eventually make your way to sleep. Usually your dreams are quick. They're usually something you don't remember. Tonight's different. You open your eyes and you're standing in this very familiar forest, this very familiar snow-covered forest. You look around, you see mountains stretching off in the distance, the sky pitch black, but you can see all around you. What do you do?
I scream, Lex! Lex, where are you? Lex!
Make a persuasion check.
15. Do I add something?
Your persuasion modifier.
0. 15.
15. You call out, looking around. Something flies out from the tops of the trees and lands on a cut stump. You see a raven staring at you.
I walk over to the raven.
Okay. You step forward to this raven, and it turns, looks in front of you, and you would look up. You see unfamiliar to you, but yet familiar. It's in a place where it should not be. A cave entrance.
Oh no.
I'll go down the cave.
As you begin to make your way down the cave, the raven flies onto your shoulder. As you hesitate for a moment at the entrance, it flies down. And from the entrance, you hear,
Oh no.
do you continue?
I continue.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
As you continue to make your way down, familiar corpses on the walls, on the ceilings, and the floor. You continue to make your way down, and they resemble odd figures, these humanoids. At first are unfamiliar. You don't know any of these people. And then you look at one of them, and it's Osa.
Oh.
You look at the one next to it, Fawaz. You try to make your way further on, and you feel something crunch under your foot. You look down. You step through Vakir's ribcage.
Oh
Who's?
no! Right, his ears?
I turn back and I look at the corpse and
Oh,
I
sorry,
just,
my bad.
I feel like a gasp of air escape my lips and I just go, back here. No, this is not real, and I just keep walking.
As you keep walking, you see, continuing to see familiar figures. You see the new friends you've made, Renyan. Phantomius. You see people from your past. You don't see Lex. And they repeat over and over and over again. I need you to make a wisdom check. You also do not see Elias.
Oh.
Do I see silence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's a
You see neither Lex nor Elias.
Okay.
That's just
On the bodies.
21.
21.
Ooh.
You push through and you make it further on. You close your eyes and push through and you open them. Pitch black. You look down and you're on a white surface. Almost this white, grayish stone. You look up and you see a massive, towering, feminine figure. Large black cloak and this white porcelain mask. Looking down at a figure in front of her.
Ooh.
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry, I broke the mood.
You look and it almost blends in with the pitch black dark. You see a familiar figure. Elias.
Oh.
Watch as he begins to float through the darkness towards this figure that you have devoted part of your life to. This figure you've never really seen other than in imagery and symbolism. You watch as she reaches out, her pale white hand reaching out to this figure. And you watch as Elias reaches up, reaching to grasp. You watch him stutter, pull back. He looks back, and you see just out of the darkness these vines wrapping around his arms, his legs, his chest. And you watch one wrap around his throat, and he's pulled back into the darkness and gone. You look back, the Raven Queen is also gone.
Oh.
You turn around, you see the cavern before you once again. No more bodies. Just straight way.
I venture through the cavern again.
Okay. You continue to make your way through the cavern. And you eventually see a smaller figure just standing in the path. You move forward. About a maybe 14-year-old boy
Ooh,
with this very familiar porcelain mask over his face. He turns to you. And it's almost as if two voices are layered over each other. His, and this voice you've never heard, but it's very familiar to you. You have left a job undone. He reaches up, pulls the mask off. You see the familiar face. Reaches out. Come, Ma.
No.
There's unfinished business.
Eleanor kind of just reaches her hand, beginning to think for a moment, but she kind of just tosses everything aside and dashes to take his hand.
You take his hand. He turns to the cavern and continues to lead you by the hand, walking. And now you see familiar corridor once again, corpses. They have piled up. And you see some begin to peel themselves from the walls. They don't seem to notice you, but continue to walk down. Most of them have peeled away and begin to walk down the corridor, leaving most of the walls bare. A handful of corpses. Until you finally reach a very familiar room.
Oh.
You see the tree. You see these corpses walking towards it, and you watch the tendrils pull them into the tree. And it begins to grow and swell. You see in the center there's this singular figure, vines wrapped around their arms, piercing into their veins, with white glowing energy piercing through. It pulses. You see many of the corpses, they fall. They're torn apart into pieces. And you see the energy pulse brighter and faster. It continues at a steady rate. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to. I can use like spells and stuff, right? In a dream, is that a thing I can do?
You can try.
Why is this frozen? There we go. I'm gonna send a guiding bolt into the tree.
You send a guiding bolt at the tree. As it rushes forward, you see the figure in the tree reach out its hand. And you see the guiding bolt hit his hand. And the energy collects and pulses. And it dissolves into the arm. And it snaps back. Finally. From all around you. One to take his place.
Wow.
I want to keep attacking this thing in my dream.
Are you stepping forward or are you remaining at your current distance?
I think I'm gonna move forward.
Alive.
You move forward, drawing out your sword, gathering more energy, and you see that this curtain of hair just covering the face, it just sweeps aside, and you see this naked figure tied up to the tree. Very familiar to you. Red, matted hair. Torn open wounds that begin to seal themselves shut. The skin progressively becoming more pale. Alive. And you step back. You all may mark off a long rest.
Hooray!
Hooray.
I did
Can I note that when Eleanor wakes up, she's screaming Lex?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Eleanor's screaming Lex.
Poor Xylos,
All
just
right.
like, what?
Alright, I feel
And
as though
she curls up into a ball and starts crying.
I feel as though I'd probably just not, my character was knock on the door because I can hear it.
I'm right there, and I'll just rush over and I go, hey, you're okay. You're okay. We're all here.
You turn and you see another undead.
Everything's real.
No, they're here.
It's all up. Everything's okay.
Where's Lex? Elias is still in there. We need to go there. They're there. They're all there.
We're going to. It's okay. We're going to. They're all. I thought only Elias didn't make it up. It was all.
I don't know.
There's a knock at the door.
At your guys' door.
She doesn't answer. It's up to you.
Okay.
Should I let them in or do you want them in?
You can let them in. It's fine.
I open the door.
It's so far just me. Is everything okay? I heard a scream.
Yeah, pretty much just some night terrors. We're okay.
I'm quite worried. If she needs anything, tell her to come to me.
Absolutely. Thanks.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Close the door.
And I'm gonna pee again. I'm sorry.
After that dramatic
Honestly, I